Hello everybody, I'm the lead content designer Sai, and I'll be discussing what can you expect to find in Blastbreaker Online. Blastbreaker Online is an action-side-scrolling MMORPG which will take players into the world of Ariar, scrolling through the stories of each character as well as hacking and slashing with friends through challenging fields and dungeons. Do note that this clip does not cover all the features presented in the game. We'll start off with our characters, as they are what the players would be controlling. First here is Alan, a sword user that utilizes an all-in strategy in executing attacks. He has the ability to quickly sprint to close gaps between him and his target. Alan uses a crisis gauge system as his source of gauge points. The gauge has a very low regeneration, but he is able to regain them quickly by attacking enemies. Aside from that, Alan can also sacrifice his HP to gain GP, with his special sacrifice skill as well as increasing the powers of his skills with special bind keys. Next is Ilona, a ranged character who utilizes the bow and double jump movement, positioning herself to both avoid and deal as much damage as possible. Ilona uses the spirit gauge system as a source of power. The gauge has a moderate regeneration, and she is able to generate them from attacking enemies as well. Her skills has a variety of uses, such as dodging back before firing or knocking away her enemies, which changes through skill bindings. Another character in Blastbreaker Online is Stella, a magic user who wields great offensive power, but is weak in her defenses. She can float in the air to avoid enemies' attack though. Stella uses a magic gauge system which has a very high regeneration over time, allowing her to use her skills very often. However, her attacks does not recover much in that sense, thus it is advised to attack in intervals of powerful bursts. Her skill bindings are able to change the elements of her skills, thus also allowing her to deal more damage to her enemies if they are weak to certain elements. Now let's get to the big thing. Blastbreaker's online systems and features. I want to first explore Blastbreaker Online's stories. The main story is that there are these ancient group of monsters called Blasters. They have awoken on the world and they have devoured that world. Now that the world is destroyed and these Blasters have scattered all over the galaxy, they have arrived into Ariar, a world that houses a variety of living beings. Now each of our characters has their own reason to fight off these Blasters. And it would be strange if they just coincidentally play through the same stages and places. We have decided to create a storyline and stages for different characters, each of them having their own path and quest to take. Players may find themselves in different places to progress their stories, but they can still join up and play together in other missions. The other feature I wanted to show you guys is a language swap feature. We have discussed among ourselves and agreed that we have our own preferred language. With that, we have decided to develop a language swap system that allows players to quickly swap between languages, such as shown to be the Thai and English localization of the game in this clip.
Good day. You need help in anything? Remember to always take care of your equipment. สวัสดีมีอะไรข้าช่วยละวันนี้ จำไว้ให้ดีล่ะว่าต้องคอยดูแลอุปกรณ์ของตัวเอง
Now on to the next topic. In the early stages of developing the game, we have expressed concern about an MMORPG that locks the character and does not allow players to customize the character to what they like. We thought about this and came to a conclusion that we would give players an option during the character creation to change both the hairstyles that varies to a certain point and the hair color, allowing each player to at least not have a clone all over the place. Our equipments will also be differing from town to town and piece by piece, not by a character theme. Yes, you won't see Alan always wearing red, or Elena always having green in her suits. That's all I have to show you guys today. Hope you enjoyed this features trailer. I hope I'll be able to put out more of these in the future as well to have you players visiting Ariar soon.